But I've had lots of logging experiences. I'm still in the business and still running heavy equipment every day, and enjoy it or I wouldn't do it, you know.
So how did you get into justice court?
Okay, I'll explain that to you. At that time, in 1960, in 1954, it changed from justice of the peace to, or 53, to judge of the justice court. And so there was a vacancy in Trinity County in my district. Well, what I had to do, they sent me, there was 5 of us studied for this for 6 months. They give us all the chapters in the law books that you had to learn. And I studied it and completely, and we took a test. It took several hours test. And I passed the highest of any of those, and so they gave me they appointed me the judge, but I could have served anywhere in the state of California. And why I quit, one of the reasons that I quit, and this is history, was that the attorneys in the state decided I wasn't getting any money. I was working for nothing. I get a pension now of $43 a month for 14 years of work. It is not very much. And there's a lot of work to it. I handled lots of cases and lots of book work, and everything had to be right up to snuff, your money-wise and everything. But anyway, they decided that the attorneys, that the defendant should have the right to have an attorney for a judge. But you see, I had the option of the district attorney of Trinity County. All I had to do was phone him. And I had 3 other attorneys that would give me advice on anything that I needed, that were just doing it for free. But these people wanted those jobs. Okay, so they decided that they took this to the California Supreme Court, which was all attorneys to start with, and they decided, yes, that the defendant does have a right to have an attorney to defend him, to be a judge, to be the judge. So they passed this law, and it was, they sent a deal back to have it recalled, and it passed again. So I could see this coming. I could have went on, but I was logging and I was ranching. I was in the cow business and in the real estate business. And so I didn't have time for it and I quit. But this thing, to go on with this though, this deal about having to have an attorney for a judge, they appealed this to the United States Supreme Court, and the United States Supreme Court said that Andrew has a right to judge me and I have a right to judge him, and I do not have to be an attorney to do it. So that's the way it stands, but the people now, there was one judge in Weaverville. I didn't particularly care for him because he believed everything that the law officer said and nothing that the defendant said, and you can't do that. You have to weigh everything that comes before you to make a just decision, and I did that. But anyway, he was running for office. He was advertised all over the world, and I kind of campaigned a little bit against him because that judge, he would believe anything the law officer said and nothing the other, the defendant. And I felt he was wrong, and by God, you know what? When he got beat by about 20 votes, and I was the one that caused it. And then, you know, within 3 months, I was in November election, and the 20th of January, he could have retired for $103,000 a year for the rest of his life. He is still now a practicing attorney. He had to go back to work, but I still think I've done the right thing. But anyway, I'm glad I'm out of it. But like I say, I've then had to go and perform these weddings, and I've done so many times that